Whoa, you look like a dangerous individual. Be warned, I have a weapon and I'm not afraid to use it. Why has it got press stick on you? Now that I've instilled you with fear, welcome adventurers. In this video, we will be covering the age-old question that farmers and board gamers alike have been asking for years and years. What would Catan look like as a character? Let's get into it.
First things first, if you haven't already, pick up the latest copy of Nat 1 magazine at your local game shop. The Star Wars issue is out and ready to be read. Now that's out the way. When drawing this, my first step was to obtain reference pictures. I used pictures of the Catan box, board, and miniatures to gain inspiration for this character. So the color palette is pretty vibrant in Catan, as you can see here. In order to know all the colors I would be working with, I drew them on the side of the page for reference purposes. As you can see here, I am busy creating the rough skeleton for me to navigate how and where I want my character placed. Guys, don't be like me. Study anatomy, because otherwise you're going to end up like me, who takes forever to draw a character, and it always ends up looking like someone reconstructed them out of toothpicks. I mean, look at those arms! I then moved on to the accessories and added a feature on her for every resource in Catan. The wheat pouch, lumberjack axe, and the mining tool on her belt. I love little sidekicks and thought it would be quite fitting to have a sheep companion as a representation of the final resource. I almost went a disturbing route with this one, but I decided against it. Lamb chops. So I chose a girl for a very specific reason. I don't draw guys very often. That needs to change, guys. It took me a while to really know what facial expressions I wanted, but through trial and error, the perfect face ended up coming together. I used a lot of different references for the eyes because I don't have an exclusive art style yet. So let's move on to coloring, which is by far my favorite part. Coloring can literally save an image. You may have thought my line art funky, but with color it's funky and cool. I was in between deciding whether to make the hair gold and the eyes red, or the hair red and the eyes gold, but I ended up going with the latter because the main color on the Catan box is red. I tried to incorporate a color from each of the biomes, as well as the color of the Catan house and road pieces. I felt like we should have added some enemies to the mix, or enemy to be specific. For those of you who play Catan, you should know this little guy. He is the embodiment of pure unbridled pettiness. After drawing that and ultimately deciding to leave it out, I moved on to lighting. I added another layer, set it to multiply, and then did the glowy glow on the character. I eventually ended up changing the tartan shapes on her dress to hexagons to bring it closer to the original shapes on the Catan board. After that, I took the image to Canva, made a quick background, and there you have it, Catan in the flesh. If you are interested in buying Catan or a copy of Nat 1 magazine, the link will be in the description below.
Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay tuned for when we post new videos. Also, leave a comment down below of what board game you would like to see turned into a character next. And I'll see you in the next video. Max! No, don't argue with me. Leave.